Well, Aaron, obviously that's a game that had a lot of ups and downs, a lot of helter-skelter, but talk about how good I'm sure it feels in that locker room to break that four-game losing streak.
Yeah, for sure. I think it's funny because we thought for the most part we were only playing two periods for the last handful of games, and obviously things weren't going our way. So the emphasis tonight was get a good start. That'd been kind of bothering us and affecting us throughout the games here the last stretch. So yeah, just try to get a good start and go from there. And like you said, a lot of ups and downs. That's part of the game, and a lot of fight in our group, which is cool to see.
This was a very physical game. It ended up being tonight. Talk about how that kind of, when a game is like that, how does that kind of develop on the bench and how you guys kind of respond to that type of play?
Yeah, I think it's good. I mean, you see like Smitty's line and Bits and Crookie, they go out there and they do the little things and get pucks in deep, like Kinger said after the game. So stuff like that really changes the pace and the way the games fall, and you don't see that stuff on the score sheet. So it was it's good to see the power play get a couple and get a shorty, which is cool, and it just had a little bit of everything. And sometimes when you to get out of those funks, it's a couple bounces here or there, a couple big saves, a random weird 6-5 game like tonight's or whatever it was. So yeah, it's good to get out of it, and now we need to work to push the other way and start stringing some together here in the win column.
Big third period for you specifically. Had the game winner tonight, first of the season. Also, you took a couple of hefty blows there at the end tonight, but you ended up getting back out there for the last shift of the night. Talk about just kind of getting your first one of the season and kind of getting that monkey off the back, and also kind of your fortitude. You're a known leader of the team. Coach King just called you the heart of his team in his comments tonight. Just talk about what you're trying to show with these guys with your toughness there at the end of the game.
Yeah, I wouldn't even call it toughness. I think it's just I think it's really hard to win in this league, and it takes every second of every shift. Kinger's big on that. Once your footsteps over the boards, you need to dial in. So just trying to focus on that and trying to do everything it takes to win a game. And I think you saw that for the most part from our group most of the game tonight.
Finally, tomorrow night, it's been a situation you guys have been in a lot this season where it's a back to back against the same team. How do you guys fix some of the mistakes that let them get to their chances tonight? And what do you think you guys overall can do better heading into the rematch tomorrow?
Yeah, for sure. They got a great team. Up and down their lineup, they got a little bit of everything. So kudos to them tonight. They got a great lineup, and we're going to see the same thing tomorrow. We know that. And just now, it's just making some adjustments, watching some film, see what the coaches have for us tomorrow, and move on. That's a great thing about this league. Both ends of it, wins and losses are gone in a hurry, and you're on to the next. So now it's just forgetting this and moving on and making adjustments to hopefully have the same outcome tomorrow.
That's all I got. Appreciate it,
Great,
Nesser.
thanks.